Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Hey. Now this video is called Say What I really need to name it Say What You Want, Just Don't Put Your Hands on Me, because I run into a lot of people who don't understand that violence is not the answer. Not at all. Not when it comes to words, bro. Now, I heard a quote by Vlad. It wasn't necessarily a quote, it was more of a statement, where he said that his goal after a certain point was to escape violent situations at all cost, have as little violent situations as he could get into at all costs after a certain age. And I thought that was very admirable, and that's something that I wanted to do at a younger age too. I committed myself to that at about age 25, right? I also heard somebody from Chicago say, bro, you 32, you still fighting? You still getting in the fights? Like, you too old to be fighting. And I never really at a younger age thought that that was something that people did, because people act like animals in this world, bro. I do want to tell you that another one of my mentors said that there's nothing that you can say to me to get me out of character to want me to put your hands on you. I might feel like putting my hands on you, but it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? And I want you guys to commit yourself to that. And I do have a son, and son, you're a grown man. Even if you're a teenager and you're watching this, I want you to take this into your manhood. There shouldn't be anything that somebody should be able to say to you to provoke you to put your hands on them and to use violence. If they put their hands on you, defend yourself, protect yourself at all costs to the fullest extent of the law. But there is nothing a bitch ass nigga or a F word ass nigga or a dark ass, light skinned ass nigga. There's nothing that anybody could say. I don't care if they're talking about your mother. I don't care if they're talking about how tall you are, short you are, dark you are, light skinned you are, your people. They could call you derogatory racial slurs. There is nothing that somebody can say that should be able to put you in a position to physically harm them. Why? You're not an animal. And if you want to act like an animal, what happens to domestic animals when they act like wild animals, when they can't control themselves? One of two things happens. Either they go to jail, like most people in jail are in jail because they can't control themselves. Or second, they get put down, like a dog, like an animal, like a wild animal that can't control themselves. What is the point of you even being alive if you can't control yourself? What is the point of it? You're just gonna let people control you with their words, and you wanna put your hands on them? What kind of life is that? What kind of life is that? Where are you gonna end up if you constantly are putting your hands on people because they're looking at you a certain way? Or they called you a bitch ass nigga. A bitch ass nigga. If you punch somebody in the face for calling you a bitch ass nigga, you just proved that you are indeed a bitch ass nigga. That's weird, bro. I don't care where you come from. Oh, I'm from the hood. We don't play like that. Nigga, you don't play like that, so you want to play in jail? That's what you want to do? You want to play spades in jail because you don't play like that. That's words, bro. You're bigger than that. You're stronger than that, bro. You're supposed to be tough. You're supposed to be calculative and strategic and a real gangster, bro. Walk the fuck away. You're a grown man, bro. And if I could see if you're maybe 19, 20, 21, like I said, up to 24, you could play those games. Up to 24, you could act like a dumb animal. You shouldn't even be doing that at any age, to be honest. But if somebody that's young who tells me, oh yeah, I just got out of jail, what you got out of jail? Well, the nigga was playing with me. He called me a bitch ass nigga. I heard he was talking shit. And he said, what you gonna do about it, bitch ass nigga? So I took flight. Okay, you're a young dumb nigga, bro. You're a young dumb little girl. I understand you don't have any control over yourself. And words just mean everything to you. Your image, your little respect. Okay, nigga, what the fuck? That means your life to you. You know, that's your words to you is like pussy to you. It's like money to you. You want to lose your job and lose your bitch. You know when you go to jail, your bitch is gonna suck a dick cause she's sad, right? So you gave your girl a license to suck a dick cause a nigga called you a bitch ass nigga. They're in there playing with your son, trying on your Jordans, playing your video game cause a nigga called you a bitch ass nigga, and your girl's over there sucking dick with her ass in the air, getting trains with an S ran on her. Because a nigga called you a bitch ass nigga, well you are a bitch ass nigga and I believe you. I believe you. I believe you when you act like a bitch because you want to put your hands on somebody because they called you a little name and you didn't like it and it made your pussy dry. That's dumb, cuz. You don't think that's dumb? So you rather your girl get ran trains on and you can't go to work than somebody call you a bitch ass nigga and walk away, but he's gonna tell everybody. So what? Cause bitch, the only people that call people bitch ass niggas are bitch ass niggas, bro. That's weird. You never heard the phrase when you point a finger at somebody is four pointing back at you? That's one of those situations. Why would you call another man out his name like that? He called me that in front of my son on Mother's Day, and nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm not even gonna fuck with you if you get in those type of situations. I'm too old for that, to be honest. And you're too old for that, to be honest, you gotta control your motherfucking self. That's imperative. That's the most important thing in the world. There's nothing more important in the world than that. And if you don't control yourself, other people are gonna do it, and the quality of life you're gonna have is gonna be very poor. It's gonna be very poor because what you want to have abundance. You want to have riches. You want to have a lot of great experiences. And the only people in the world that have great experience and abundance and richness is people who can control themselves and are not moved by what another motherfucker has to say. That's the only way that you're going to get there. And you cannot give your power away. Do you want your girl to get ran trains on? Do you want people to be playing with your PlayStation? Do you want people to be playing with your children? Do you want people to be driving your cars? Do you want people to be all in your abode when you're in jail eating noodles, jacking off to your imagination and a fucking real cold or a real hot ass shower with another man taking a shit right next to you? Do you want that, sir? Okay, so control your motherfucking stupid ass self. You don't have an option but to do that, and especially most people who watch this are minorities, are my Latino people and my black people. And that is the most important. The most important thing for us to do as minorities is, number one, control yourself, and number two, know the law. Those two things you need to focus on and master. Am I being a hypocrite? Yeah, but do I beat people's ass because they use words? No, I'm lethal with these motherfuckers. I study words. I'm an artist. This is what I do. And there's nothing you can say. If you ever meet me in person, it's nothing you could say that could provoke me to want to put my hands on you. Nothing you could say. There's things you can do physically. And it's not because I'm a bitch ass and scary. None of that. I'm stupid. For real. I'm stupid. I've been stupid. I see dead people, bitch. I've been retarded. Ask my special ed teacher, man. Free honeycomb brazy. But no, you need to have your life is a car, bro. Control that motherfucking shit. Check your mirrors, check your windows. Make sure you got all the air in the tires. Make sure make sure your blinkers work. Make sure your headlights are cool. Make sure you got your tags, your license. And drive the motherfucking car, bro. Facts, bro. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. Life's in the breath. Control is in the breath. Control yourself, control your breath. That's what that means. You gotta change your breath to change your life. Man, make it a habit, man. Commit yourself. Commit yourself to that. Because it's a matter of life and death, nigga. It's a matter of freedom and liberty, or your girl getting trains ran on her when your stupid ass is in jail jacking off, smelling another man's balls. All right, man, peace.